What's up, y'all? It's Bree Nicole, singer, actress, comedian, artist, songwriter, rapper, whatever you want to call it, that's me. Um, right now we're gonna talk about, what is the topic? I just came on here and was like, I need to do God's work, so I need to figure out a topic. Okay, so where did I start? Number one, in this channel we'll have I'll be making a lot of videos about God, how God, how he's been working in my life. So I guess we can start with what I've been through. So I've been through a lot. Like, I've been through stuff where I was almost sex trafficked in a way. I've been through, like, being insecure, feeling like I was slow, and because in high school I was in a slow class, but not an educational help, one of those classes that they help people that learn on a slow level. And I had one of those classes. The rest was normal classes, but I had one of those classes. So it was like I started to believe everything that everyone made me out to be. So whatever they said, like, you feel me? I believe everything they said. Hold on, let me turn my camera on. I just feel like I'm looking in a weird direction. Let's see, maybe hold on. Okay, so basically, let me start what I believed. I feel like I believed everything that everyone made me out to be. So, like, I didn't really know myself. Hold on. I didn't really know myself, didn't really know, like, who I was. So whatever a person said about me, I believed what they said. I believed everything that they made me out to be. Slow, weak, just everything. And God took me from down here to all the way to up here. He just, like, changed my whole mindset, changed my whole mind. He gave me courage, he gave me strength, he gave me braveness, he gave me so much. And that braveness, most of that braveness came from me being in my city and seeing that there was a lot of sex trafficking going on. Cause basically I went out and I started selling CDs. So when I started selling CDs, I was dressed very sexual. So I was at the gas station, like, yeah, I know I can make a lot of money doing this. I know I can make a lot of money selling CDs, stuff like that. So I went out there and then, boom, it was just everyone. I had a lot of men scheming on me, a lot of women scheming on me, like, well, mostly men, but, it wasn't really women. And I became an angry person. I was really angry. And it was a lot of, like, sex trafficking and just, like, I was scared because, I was working at this job, and at the job that I was working at, it was men. I was working around men that knew of me. I don't say know me because they don't know me. So they knew of me, and I guess they heard some stuff about sex trafficking. Basically, I was a target. I was a target to be sex trafficked for money, and I don't know how much, but, like, money does not amount to a person. That's crazy, but that's what the world set up. So, and then, so I was working at this job, and at this job, there was those little slick shots, like, yeah, I bet she's not gonna do this gonna be her last meal. All these hateful, like, shots like, this is gonna be her last meal, yeah, you better eat, or this, yeah, you're not gonna have no food, yeah, she's not gonna be nothing, she's not gonna blow up from you, she was selling seeds, and so now, look at it, everybody, they scheming on her, and that's too many people to be scheming, that's like the whole city, you know, so that's what they're saying, that's the whole city, all these men, no, she's not gonna make it. God. God saved me. I'm still here. They don't expect me to be here. Like, I'm not lying about nothing. I wouldn't lie. That's exactly what happened. It was just messed up. It was like scheming on sex trafficking, wanting to like kidnap me, sex traffic me for money. Wanted to kidnap me and sex traffic me for money, and they were saying it like it was, you know, and that was just so fucked up to me that people would, men would pick on a woman, you know, pick on a woman like this and say, oh, this gonna be her last meal, this is last time, yeah, last time she gonna eat, look at her eating, yeah, she better eat, that's her last meal, eat, cause real talk, I'm finna eat, they talk about something, eat, oh yeah, I'm finna eat, so, it just shows how messed up the world was, and God showed me how He worked, because during the time it was a girl named Anaya, Anaya, she went to Auburn University, if I'm not mistaken. She had got kidnapped, and they killed, she ended up passing in the process of this thing. And so I was in a dark place. I'm like, all these people are scheming on me. Wherever I drive, if I drive anywhere, like, people just, they look at me, they try to follow me in their cars. My friends that I had schemed on me. Made it seem like I was just an option to just come up. And just being followed, having to drive around my mama's apartment in like circles, just like literally being followed, like police officer turning his head the other way, completely different direction. Cause he knew me, cause he knew my face, cause he had some janky stuff going on. He had some messed up stuff going on. And, yeah, I was in a very dark place. And everybody was like, I lost friends. I remember I had a best friend, a homeboy, he was like, Bree, drop me off. He was like, right now I need to get back to my son. Drop me off. But this is the same man that I used to be around him for like 4 years, 5 years maybe. And this is the same man that wanted to be in a relationship with me. You know? So, like, he just like dropped me off and I'm just out here by myself, and nobody wants to be in the car with Bree. Nobody wants to be in the car with me. Nobody wants to be right next to me. That's too much energy. You feel me? Especially if you got money. Now I'm not gonna be next to her, cause they after me. Like, it was after me. So I was a target. It's just like, you feel me? Like they was after me. So I lost, and it opened up my eyes eyes to who was real, because people didn't start coming back around till after that fact. I had a best friend, a homegirl. She stayed up there in Chicago. She stayed up there. She's supposed to be coming back down, but she stayed right up there. I guess she felt like there was a lot going on. It was like statuses, Facebook status, and all this weird stuff, and I'm catching it. I was just like, I'm just catching. God has opened up my eyes to my friends not being real. Not being real. God was opening up my eyes to a man. I didn't look at men like that. You would never think, what man would just do like a woman like that. Especially if it's a woman that you want to talk to, but since there's so many men, you feel like you can't stop so many men, because you only one man. But don't be next to me, don't hang with me, because I don't want to hang with nobody that feel like that's too much for them, you see what I'm saying? You should never want to talk to a woman and she in that type of position and you feel like that's too much for you. That's why there's only one man that's meant for me. That's my father. That's God. And he protected me the whole time. Through it all. He protected me the whole time. Whole time. It was like people still to this day, when I'm around, they look at me like, man, why is she still here? Why, like, I don't get that. How is she still here? How do you not get how I'm still here? There's only one person that could have did that. That's God. That's Jesus. Jesus is the one that did it. So, I remember the day, I guess, I don't even know where my picture was at. I don't know where my picture was at. I don't know where my information or anything. I don't know where none of that information was at. I just know they was looking on their phones. And on their phones, they was looking and everybody knew me. Everybody knew my face. They was taking pictures of me, following me around in the grocery store, following me in their cars, upset, trying to intimidate me, just all types of stuff, And they was looking on their phones. So I was working at the job. When I was working at the job, they was picking, throwing the switch shot. Boom, it died down. So I say it died down. Maybe they just, I don't know, maybe they took the picture off and took the money thing off and made the money go down lower or whatever that was. But they let me know what it was. Because they already knew what it was. They was trying to figure out, why am I still here? Oh, okay, I'm going to make her life hell. I'm going to just throw a little six shots. Then when I came back, they were like, dang. Came back that day, they was like, dang. How is she still here? They was going, it was like, man. It was like, this dude looked at me and said, you gonna blow up. And that feeling was bittersweet. That was bittersweet because you didn't think I was gonna blow up then. You didn't think I was gonna blow up then. You didn't think I was gonna blow up. You just thought I was gonna die. Thought somebody was gonna kidnap me, just rape me, and pass me on to the next person. That's so hurtful. That's fucked up. That's messed up. And like they just, and it was like people saying, man, you gonna blow up. Yeah, you gonna take off. Like, dang, that shit crazy. And it was hate. it was hate because I heard people make little slick shots like, let's just kill her. Like, let's just kill her. Like, man, we should just kill her. But you know, like, I feel like, I never really said, like, I think I did probably, I had so much anger built up, I think I did probably say something, but it was always like, I felt like they was just gonna act like I ain't know what they ain't know what I was talking about, you know, like they were lying anyways. It's been plenty of times I said something because people will intentionally, when they know something about you or they think they know you, intentionally walk behind you and say little slick stuff loud enough for you to hear it. Loud enough for you to hear it, then when you say something, they act dumb, you know? But I realized that, because that had me so stressed, that had me stressed out, that had me feeling like, at one point I felt bad, but throughout the whole thing, I just had to keep my faith. Because that's what I was doing, I was keeping my faith at first. And I admit, I moved stupid. I was moving stupid, but I had a young mindset. I was selling CDs at night at the gas station. I would sell CDs throughout the day at the gas station, but my titties was out, because they are big. And I was just dressed very provocative, and somebody seen I can make money for her. And then, you know, but it was a spiritual war. It was like God chose me, He anointed me. So this person, you know what I'm saying, like, so the devil used people that he could use, to try to stop me, you see what I'm saying, from doing God's work. Because I always been with God. That's important. And God, like, when I tell you I was in such a dark place, I was in a dark place. I was just dark, like, it was a dark, scared place. You know, like, I was scared, and I was always cautious. I always felt like people was just, you know, I couldn't tell the difference between someone who was real to me or not. I couldn't tell it. And, you know, like, and sometimes when they see me around, it's hate. It's still hate. It's just like, it's like, dang, what can we do now, man? I want to kill her. And I'm saying this because I feel like God wants me to speak about what I went through, because I know there's somebody else that's going to go through it. And I want you to know that God got you. Like, it don't matter if a whole city, 1,000 men, it don't matter whatever it is, they cannot stop you with God. Because God He's God, He's too powerful, you know? Like, nothing can stop God. So when you got Him on your team, nothing can stop you. Nothing. Real talk. Like, these men thought they was gonna stop me. They trying to figure out how is a woman? Like, you ain't like, you fought off all these men. No, because the situation was so big. It was a whole city, to the point where I wasn't able to handle that. So when it's big like that, you gotta give those things to God. It was God's to begin with. But the only thing I had to do was keep faith. And it'll be hard. He said you have to have faith as a mustard seed. So I had faith. My faith went up and down. My faith was just like, God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. God, I don't know. I'm gonna just drink. I'm drinking. I'm getting drunk, and I'm just like sitting in my car. And I'm like, God. I just remember talking to him, just talking to him, just drink. I was just drunk, and I was like, man, my mama don't believe me. My daddy don't believe me. My brother don't believe me. My sister don't believe me. I feel like somebody in my family knows something about it. But cause it was literally that big. I mean, that ain't even big. Cause honestly, God made me so brave. God put me through so much to the point where it's only one reason why God would allow me to go through something like that, and that's because this is small. What I went through is small, and He needs me to be brave, and He needs me to have courage, and He needs, and I have courage. I have the braveness. Like, nobody's gonna take that away from me. I'm not slow. I'm not weak. Strong. Nobody can handle me. I got confidence. I'm not insecure. I have insecurities, but I used to be insecure about my personality, though. It is what it is. I just accept myself. You see what I'm saying? But that was like a spiritual war. That was me being attacked. And that was God saving me. And that was God's people being used. All those men, they was just being used. Because think about it, when God created you, He created you perfect. Perfect in your eyes, So whatever a woman goes through, whatever you go through, I want you to believe that you're gonna be alright, because God got you. And He wants you to seek Him. He wants you to talk to Him. Because there's nothing too big for Him to handle. It ain't nothing too big. It can be a million men. Men used to come from different cities to the club just to scheme on me. I guess they felt like it was a lot of money, But money is not compared to a human being. And that's how jacked up the world is, but you see what I'm saying? But I can speak for my women. I want y'all to believe that God will keep you safe. Because He will. God will keep you safe. God will keep you safe. God will provide for you. I'm believing He gonna make me millions, and I ain't even got millions right now. I don't have millions right now. I believe I'm gonna have billions. I believe that those blessings gonna come from God. I don't have it right now. And I just want y'all to believe, there's nothing too big for God to handle. I'm imperfect. I'm a very, very imperfect person. I do all types of stuff. I sin. I do a lot. I like women, I do OnlyFans, that's sin, you know. I'm not perfect, I haven't read the whole Bible. I read bits and pieces. I haven't been baptized, but I'm saved because I believe Jesus is our Savior and He died on the cross for our sins. You don't have to be perfect to come to Him. You just gotta be you. You gotta come to Him as you are. I went through all this with these men scheming on me, intimidating me, trying to scare me, trying to knock me down, just trying to make me feel like I'm not confident. I mean, I had two boyfriends that put their hands on me, you know. God gave me the strength to lead them. And, like, you might feel like nobody gonna believe you if you told them. But you see it and your eyes is open to it for a reason. The bigger the problems that you got, the bigger the blessings you're gonna have. I've been in situations where I could have caught diseases that I didn't end up catching. Multiple times with multiple people. Like, God protected me from so much. He protected me from diseases, protected me from HIV, He protected me from COVID. He protected me from so many different things, and it's crazy because while I'm going through that, I did do something with somebody that I shouldn't have did something with. It was my best friend, so-called best friend, you know. And I didn't catch anything. And that's a blessing. God saved me from that disease. He saved me from it. He saved me from it. For real. And, you know, people around here in our city still think, Bree, you don't see God. You know, people still think that's what it was. They dragged my name through the dirt. They just threw dirt on my name. You know, she burned it. Yeah, she got, you feel me? But God protected me from it. Now, I can tell you I did something with somebody. I did. But I didn't end up getting nothing. My bad. Someone called me. I did something with a man, and I did something with a woman, and I made those mistakes, and I was scared, and I didn't end up getting anything. And that wasn't from me, that was from God. That was from God. That wasn't for me, that was from God. God saved me from diseases. He saved me from diseases, yes He did. So anybody's looking at this from my city, you can go ahead and stop saying that. And I'm still tripping over the fact that I'm thinking about this right now. I can't even believe I'm okay with people saying that about me. He turned me into a totally different person. Like, I'm literally okay with people saying those things about me. Say it. All you want to say it. Oh, she burning. Ain't she burning? Hold on. Yeah, she burning. I'm not. I ain't gonna lie, I'm surprised. God saves. God saves you from diseases. God saves you from things. God saves. Jesus saves. Jesus saves. I gotta get it tatted on you. That's what he does. And he'll love you and he'll accept you for who you are. He'll love you and he'll accept you for who you are. Well, he knows who you are. Maybe I said it. Because he knows exactly who you are, but he'll accept you. He'll accept you, you know, like as you come. As you come to him, when you come to him, he's not going to reject you. He's going to accept you. He's not going to reject you. He's going to accept you. You can be gay. You can be a lesbian. You can be bi. You can be a trans. He knows who you are. And he knows who he created you to be. And he wants to bless you. You know, I've been thinking about it because I really want to make people millionaires. Like, I know I'm going to make millions. I know I'm going to make a whole lot of money. But I want y'all to believe the same thing. So I want y'all to subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to continue giving y'all these words from God, you know, and continue giving y'all like the keys. Because it's coming, so it's like you're going to have the key to everything. You're going to be like, man, I don't even need this job. This is slave work. I'm going to focus on this, and I'm going to isolate myself, and I'm going to meditate, and listen to these preachers preach. Go on YouTube, listen to these preachers preach. I don't even gotta go to church. I can just do it in my house. Meditate. While I'm on my computer, I'm just, you know, I'm focus on my business. However I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna just like, I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna do God's work first. And you know, I just heard first. I woke up this morning and I did something else. Right now it's like 2 o'clock or something. I woke up this morning and I did something else. And drove around the city to do something else. And I'm thinking about it. I gotta wake up in the morning and I gotta do this first. I gotta do this first because I gotta do God's work first, you know. I don't even have to, like, the other stuff it's not even important. These bills are not important. You know who God is? God will supply everything that you need. You just gotta believe. You just gotta keep faith. God will supply it. I don't need to maintain all this stuff. I don't need to work. Number one, if you working just to maintain, you might as well get that job up, let that car go, and stay ducked off at your house. Stay ducked off wherever you can stay at. And just give all your problems to God. Say, here, I'm going to be homeless, and this is what I'm going to do. God, I just want to do your work, and I just want you to bring me peace. I want you to bring me happiness. I want you to give me confidence. Turn me into the person I was made to be. So I can be a leader. I can bring people in, you know. Because right now I'm bringing anointed people in. That's what I'm doing. And we all, God will supply. God will supply. God will supply all your needs. Manifest it. Think about it. Be good. Alright, subscribe to my channel. So much more blessings to come. So much more to come. So many blessings, so many, I'ma just give you the keys to life. If you ever felt like, man, I need the key to life. You know, I just want, what do I need to do that I ain't doing now that can just, you know, bring me abundance and bring me happiness and bring me peace. I'm gonna give you the key to life. Subscribe.